when I call you. It was like not texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm even thinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleeds. I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out. You burnt what I felt inside would have been outrageous.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This fielded at the 2. He's out of bounds, but problem there.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and then Power Field at Mile High. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Will run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
He gets free. Inside the 20. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. And a stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's still on his feet. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first down. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Bombers.
Second down, Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. This drive begins with a run by Chuka. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Tannehill. He will find Thomas. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 41, here's second and 4. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Back to throw is Nix. Half reels it in on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A first down throw for Nix. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throw it. Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's hard. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. toss. Out wide for two. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now Tannehill. It's made right side by Thomas. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Leads to third down and 3.
Throwing, Tannehill. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. Right back to Tootin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Jacksonville. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Tannehill. Escaping to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third down and 3. We try and run here with James. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Captain, olay, olay, olay! Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, oh, girl.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Metcalf calls in that one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Drill, drill, drill. Oh, my son! Olay, olay, olay! Hey! Hey, bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay! Olay! Drill, drill, drill.
Nix now on first and 10. That is caught to the goal line and in. Portland Sutton
are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6. I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Back to throw is Tannehill. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. The success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they're tested deep.
He'll tuck it and take off. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Bombers.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
46-yard line.
Oh my shot! Bombers. Away! Joe. Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Bombers.
Throwing is Nix. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st down.
Oh my shot! Captain.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll get it inside the 20. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tannehill. The ball comes out. I believe one of the Jaguars was able to get in there and recover. Yes, Jacksonville retains possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They set up the screen here for Tootin. He's got room past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tannehill to throw. Forced out wide. He runs with it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here's Tannehill. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
At the 28-yard line.
Draw play here for Harvey. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Nix. Caught on the right side by Sutton. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And the Broncos first down.
is caught, and he'll take it on in. Portland Sutton, touchdown Denver. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for two. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So a big change here. They go from down one, score the touchdown, add the two. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
To throw is Tannehill. Caught over the middle by Thomas. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. First and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
Now Tannehill. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Tannehill. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. Back to throw is Tannehill. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Jaguars. First down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And the Jaguars, first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to James. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is second down and 5.
Second and 5 at the 33-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Back to the air one more time. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Jaguars, first down.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. Here's Nix to throw. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Second down. Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here is first and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10. Tannehill. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit.
Throwing left sideline, looked to be caught, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Probably one they'd like back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more
notion. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so